Guys, what's up? How's it going? It's John, Gamester81. This video, I want to share with you guys a closer look at a game that we recently released over at Intellivision Games called City Hunter and the Sacred Tribe. This came out for the Intellivision, classic Intellivision system. I'm a fan of this retro console. If you never played the Intellivision, I highly recommend it. Came out after the Atari 2600, of course, before the NES, and it was immensely popular. There's a huge following for it still, and this is technically the second City Hunter game that we've released on that system, the first being City Hunter and the Shrines of Peril. This game is probably one of the most advanced games for the system. It is a platforming game. It's an adventure game. There's over 105 screens. There are 9 different songs in the game. There are like 10 plus enemies. The goal of the game is basically to collect diamonds. And this game is actually kind of like a prequel to a game that we're actually releasing on modern consoles called City Hunter and the Curse of the Mayans. So I know it's kind of confusing. We have several City Hunter games out or coming out. We have one for the Super Nintendo and the NES called Caverns of Death. Same character, completely different games. So just keep that in mind. But without any further ado, let's take a closer look at the box. This is the Deluxe limited edition version of the box set. We actually created 200 of these. As of doing this video, we only have about 35 or so left. And then we'll release another version as well for those who want it in case this does sell out. But without any further ado, let's open this up. I'm gonna show you kind of what's included with this Deluxe edition. Of course, I'll show you some gameplay. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. So here's a closer look at the box. I actually love the box design. I think it's very, very cool. Here's the back. You have some couple screenshots of the gameplay, a little bit about the game. It is serial numbered. It is out of 200, as I mentioned before. This is 191 out of 200. And this is a gatefold box. So this is kind of also part of the limited edition version. The standard version will not be open door like this. There'll be a normal typical box. So this opens up. You have 2 controller overlays. The regular standard edition will have 1. So this comes with 2. And this goes into the controller, the Intellivision controller. And you have 5 would be a skip to scene. And you have your inventory option by pushing 1. And the side buttons, where the action buttons, is a jump. There is no weapons in the game. It's more just avoiding enemies. The game gets very, very challenging. Very, very cool. All right. And then you also have this exclusive map to the limited edition that comes with and kind of shows you the game overview, which is really sweet. So it says, "Dear Sydney, the temple holds more peril than anyone imagined. I can only hope this map finds you, your friend, and adventure." All right. And that's a character that I came up with name-wise anyway, and adventure. Probably come out with games featuring her as well. She's kind of Sydney's colleague. But very cool. So like I mentioned before, about 105 screens altogether. Nice little thing. And then it comes, of course, with instruction manual. Kind of shows you how to hook it up to your Intellivision, how to use it on your controller. Here are the different enemies, over 10 enemies. Look at all the stuff. Your inventory. This is one of those games, easy games to pick up and learn. Very challenging though once you get started. JF is a graphics designer, programmer. Or I'm sorry, graphics designer is the game designer. We have Oscar, he is the programmer. Jeremy is artwork. Aiden did the music. And Toby did the manufacturing. So the 6 people, or actually 5 people on this team altogether. And very cool. Okay, so and then here is the cartridge, in case you guys are curious what the cart looks like. Let me grab that. And there it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some gameplay and we'll go from there. Thanks. So the basic premise is you're City Hunter, you are exploring the Yucatan Peninsula, and you're seeking treasure, and you basically get trapped in a temple or a pyramid. And the natives there, the Mayans, are looking for your help. And in order to escape, you have to collect all the diamonds, and there's over 120 diamonds total throughout the 105 screens. So some diamonds have different values. So you have like a white diamond is normal 1 point. You have red diamonds worth a little bit more than that, I believe 5, and then you have like yellow diamonds, which are like 10. So there's different values of the diamonds in different colors. I also want to mention that City Hunter character himself is developed by Keith Erickson. He's done a great job with the character, and this is now the 4th City Hunter game that we have produced. So this is the 2nd one for the Intellivision. There's these doors here, there's portals that actually can take you through different screens, of course, throughout the map. It's definitely helpful to have the printed map to kind of look at to kind of see where you're at, and that's exclusive to this Deluxe edition, as I mentioned before. You have to watch out for spikes. There are really no weapons in the game, as it's more jumping and avoiding obstacles throughout the 10 enemies that you encounter. and it progressively does get more challenging. For example, right here, I don't have enough diamonds in order to pass. I'm going to talk to this guy. He's going to basically tell me I need 45 diamonds. I only have like 42. So if you hit 1 there, then it will actually show you on the controller. It will show you how many diamonds you have in your inventory. It opens up an inventory screen. So that's an option on the gamepad there. I really enjoy the Intellivision gamepad. It's so unique as far as just the discs and stuff go. And a lot of these graphics and sprites we've actually taken from other City Hunter games that we've worked on. This thing actually, enemy will fire arrows at you. This is a really cool part of the game. You gotta watch out. Fall into the lava. Now there's only 3 lives in the game. There are pineapples throughout the game as well, which you can collect that will give you health. That's something definitely to look out for. But this game is pretty immense. There really isn't an Intellivision game that I can think of that is this big or this immense. It's a really challenging game. It's a lot of fun as well. So I encourage you guys to check it out. I'll put a link to our website below as well as our Facebook in case you guys want to stay in the know as far as what other games we're coming out with. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you guys soon, and game on. First off, guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe. That means a lot. And if you want to stay in contact, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a website, Gamester81.com, and I have t-shirts available that help support the show as well. And those are available at chopchopgoods.com.